To even be whispered as a future Hall of Famer puts a player in elite company. For those very few, the challenge becomes taking their performance from great to historic.
KC sideline, a familiar face, Andy Reid. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man here. It's Bryant. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Pat Bryant, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it, and he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Bryant. There he goes left side. Inside the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Pat Bryant, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this 1st quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready?
Now back to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Kayvon Thibodeau just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this 1st half, he's run for 1 as well, as he'll start again with a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's caught by Bryant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Tyler Boyd, 51 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. And not so fast. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys start with a first down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tyler Boyd. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos add 6 to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there, defense.
Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. First down, he'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He'll try and do this himself. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Coming out now, the Broncos. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He's still barreling through. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is caught left side by Bryant. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tyler Boyd with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into the Broncos coming out now. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw here. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's into the clear again. Breaks through the contact. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. 15 yards. And the Broncos have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game.
Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He gets this one to Boyd. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. How about that? Their quarterback, 32 yards. And the Broncos have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Denver, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. Following their early season contest, people want to know what he thinks the team can accomplish as the year goes on.